Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens.
NBC has taken the lead in innovative programming as they present The Sound of Music Live, featuring Carrie Underwood and mapped out by musical director David Chase, not to be confused with Sopranos director David Chase. The production airs live at 8 p.m. tonight and is scheduled to run through 11. Underwood said she was excited about the concept even before she assumed the lead role as Maria von Trapp.
I remember when it was first announced that this was happening, not that I was involved, but just it was like, we're gonna do this, on NBC, it's gonna happen. And I thought, wow, that's ambitious. And then one way or another, we all kind of got together and I got to talk to some people about potentially being a part of it. And that's what I said, this is a challenging thing.
She said she's ready for the challenge The Sound of Music Live presents.
Nobody does stuff like this. It is a big production. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of work that goes into it for one night, So, but that makes it that much more exciting. The challenge is what makes it exciting. And I really do hope that when people sit down and watch it, that they realize this is all happening right now. This is going on, and they're bringing it to me. So, and for people like me that grew up and never really got the chance to go to the theater and see productions and see big things on a big scale, it's so cool to think of the little Carrie Underwood sitting at home in front of their TV watching this.
Chase, who is currently working on the Broadway version of Cinderella, said that this is something that hasn't been done for over 50 years, and it's kismet that it's Rodgers and Hammerstein's work that is being televised tonight.
The last time we saw a live Broadway musical on television, telecast, was in 1957 for Cinderella. And that was a situation, same composing team, Rodgers and Hammerstein, and in fact, the gentleman that played the king in that particular TV production, Howard Lindsay, is one of the co-authors of Sound of Music. So it's fantastic that the next time, 56 years later, that we're getting a live, one-time only telecast of a Broadway musical is now with the music of Rodgers and Hammerstein, with a book of Lindsay and Krauss, with all of these elements, and we are discovering things every day of how to do this. This hasn't been done, and even, obviously, technology has changed in 56 years. What hasn't changed is people's desire to experience live emotion through song. And I think we are going to revel in the immediacy of that emotion.
The Sound of Music Live is a live telecast based on the stage version of the 1959 Rodgers and Hammerstein musical. Along with Underwood, it stars Stephen Moyer from True Blood as Captain Von Trapp and Broadway actress Laura Benante as Elsa Schrader.